Number 20, Emily Holler. Number 10, Victoria Johnson. Number 17, Angela Boyce. Number 9, Nikki Cox. Number 28, Kaylin Fullo. And in goal, number 97, Celeste Slova.
Yeah.
Welcome into the TKDS Sports Broadcasting Network, Game 1 of this 2025 season. And we got your Columbus Eagles taking on the FC Dayton team. Just ran up 3 flights of stairs to get here, just like a normal game for me, so you might hear me huffing and puffing, but we're going to get this game underway. We are here live from historic Crew Stadium. A big day here for these young ladies out there. They normally play at the Fortress over in Obetz, but right now, part of the nightcap of a doubleheader, we had the Columbus 2 Crew team take on the FC Cincy 2 team in the first round. Columbus Crew got the victory 1-0. We're going to take one quick second to take a break for the national anthem. Well, a 2-for-1 day, just like I was saying. You're going to get the nightcap right now. FC Dayton coming into Columbus. Everybody's got a 0-0-0 record, and everything is reset. Last year, the FC Dayton team had a 9-1 season. They were playing in the Central Midwest Gateway Division, but they've been moved into the Great Lakes Conference with Columbus Eagles FC. Last year, they scored 30 goals in a 10-game stretch and only had 5, count them 5, scored against them. Well, despite having a great regular season, nothing came from it in the playoffs, and they were not put into the WPSL playoffs. But maybe this season they can do better. But they got to go through your Columbus Eagles FC squad. Last year, going in 8 games, went 5-1 with 2 draws. They had 22 goals for them and 12 against. Right now, they were led by Molesky, which she is not on the roster this season, so they will have a new group of girls and hopefully a new leading goal scorer. And like we said earlier, this is a special event. We're here live from historic Crew Stadium, the home that Brian McBride built. And we are getting set and ready to go. Ladies are taking the field. This team is led by number 97, Celeste Sloma, one of the top 5 goalkeepers last year in the WPSL. See if she can continue that dominance. You'll see Celeste and her squad going right to left on your screen. They're going to be in their home yellow with the black shorts. And the FC Dayton's crew out there right now in the blue with red trim. We'll try to do our best to keep you guys up to date with all the local scores around the area. Right now, back in Cincinnati, you missed the men's game last night. Columbus Crew and Cincy FC tied 1-1. All right, now, this ladies Columbus team is not looking to do that. They're looking to come out strong and take the lead early. They're going to have the kick. Wind blowing a little bit now. It was blowing pretty good left to right on your screen. That'd be west to east. And we'll see how they start this one off. Running a heavy back line. 4-4-2 formation against Celeste Sloma in her maroon kit. And just make sure you guys understand this. You can watch this game on the TKDS Sports Broadcasting Network or Eagle TV and the National Soccer Network. And that's all on Roku and YouTube. Well, this one starts off. We're going to be counting up in this one all the way to 90. But we'll stop at 45 and move on from there. Again, right now, just trying to get familiar with these squads. Again, I-70 keeps these two teams apart. Nice drop pass, and the Eagles are soaring. Cox to the touchline inside. Menzel. Pass was stolen. Nice job by Menzel to get back. Last touch by the Eagles. Dayton throw in. Well, again, thank you for watching TKDS Sports Broadcasting Network, Eagle Network. I'm Tim Capel. Again, thanks to Kevin Fowler and Oliver Fowler. Kevin on producing this show and Oliver on the cameras. Nice steal, looking forward. Sent back, trying to build up the back, and they're going to try to change the side of the field a little bit here. Again, you might hear the wind in the background. It has been a little bit of a windy day. Our windows are open up here. Right now, it's going to be just fine. They said when the sun goes down, though, it gets chilly. We'll see if I put on my jacket. You guys are probably comfortably safe at home in the warmth. Pham backs it out to Brown. Brown looking for somebody to pass to. She makes to midfield, tap forward. Jang. Up to Cook. Back to Salke in the middle, waiting for it. Last touch by FC Dayton. It'll be a goal kick. Sloma take the kick. Sends it out to her left back. Columbus using that far side of the field well. They're bunched up over there and trying to make an attack. Opening there, looking far side. Menzel's calling for it at left wing. Just can't fire it just yet. And that one will be touched out. Last touch by your Columbus Eagles. Thomas, the goalkeeper. She's wearing her baby blue fit today. Looking far, looks like she might go short to Pham here on the near side. Nope, she'll send it straight down the pipe. That one clears everyone. Nice kick, but not to anyone. Thomas sent that one about 70 yards. It'll go out of play. About 3.5 minutes into this one, nothing going on yet. Again, in the first matchup of today, we had the Columbus Crew 2 and the Cincy FC 2, basically the minor league team. Had a pretty good crowd today. Crew was able to get a 1-0 victory over Cincy. Cross to Pham. Headed out. Salke almost had it, but then stolen, and it looks like, again, Eagles off and soaring. Menzel trying to find feet. She does. Ball tipped forward. Thomas will be there. Again, first game of the season. Teams are still trying to find themselves in this one. Somebody found themselves last night. If you watched that Indiana Fever game going up against the Chicago Sky, Caitlin Clark took full advantage of the first game of the season. Triple-double, 20 points, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds. We'll see if the Columbus Eagles can find some player like that right now. Menzel tapping back. Cox sends it to the middle. Sent forward, nobody there. That one will roll free all the way to the goal box where Thomas will pick it up. Week 2 matchup for the Columbus Eagles. They're going to be taking on Corktown WFC this Friday. They also have a game against Beating Soccer Club the Sunday following. So 2 games in 3 days. It's going to be hard for them, but I think they can do it right now. Keeping full control even on the back end, sending it forward. Stolen. Again, this Columbus team lets it get deep into their end, but they have not let a shot on goal yet. That one, a good give and go, but the touch was just too far. It'll go out of play. Kaylin Valou out there on the far side, just couldn't catch up to the pass from Nikki Cox. Cox with it now, looking to try to get around that corner. She'll bring it in. Nice body from the defender, number 14, Shalafy. Hard kick out of play. Referee's going to say it was last touched by the Eagles. Dayton will throw in here with just 6:45 into this one. And sun going down, the far side, fans trying to stay in it. That's why I think a lot of them moved from here to over there. Nice chest down to the near side. Smith one-on-one. Eagles are able to get some backup. She'll send it back to Brown. Brown to the feet of Zhang. Zhang changes the field. That was a great touch. Out in front is there, and a shot wasn't able to be taken. It'll go out of play, but it will be a corner kick for this Dayton FC squad. Smith was out in front, had a chance to break this 0-0 tie. But it'll be a corner kick. We'll see who Dayton selects to take it. It's going to be Hallback, their striker, a right-footed striker. Dayton FC set along that backside coming towards. Nice soft touch, headed on, but out of play. Good corner kick, good play. Psyche had a chance at it, but it turned into a goal kick, and now the Columbus Eagles will have a chance to redirect this ball back up the field. Dayton, a lot of good through passes, especially that last one. Ransom sending that one all the way across the field, trying to find Boyce. Boyce. Valu will back it out, and they'll send it back to their back line. 9:05 here in the first. Nice step from Ransom. Ransom taking it through two Dayton players. Sent up, tap back. Back to Holler. Holler to Cox. Cox. Again, trying to win those one-on-one battles is what this team is doing right now. Columbus Eagles winning most of them. You saw that on Ransom on the last one. Mia Ransom was cutting through defenders, got across midfield. And unfortunately, it was stopped. Chalafé will send it back to her back line. Zhang. Up to Saki. Over to Brown. Brown will send it out, trying to find her frontline player, and it'll go out of play. Holler will throw it in for the Eagles. Eagles are working Menzel on this near side. This time, put it in front of Boyce. Boyce trying to track it down. Slide tackle through Brown. It'll go out of play. It'll go back to Dayton. No timeouts in soccer, so no timeouts for me. Again, got the roster about 5 minutes before game time. Working on the Squatty app, Squatty USA. You can pull it up on your iPhone and your Androids. It's pretty nice. The only problem I'm having right now is I only have one phone, so I only have one team at a time. So I'm trying to keep it up with the Columbus Eagles squad right now. 11 minutes have passed here in the first half. Ball headed out of play, or it'll stay with FC Dayton. Schaffel will throw it in. Found feet, but then quickly stolen. They'll pass it back all the way to Sloma. Sloma will reset, take her time, directing her team. Nice touch to Cox. Cox will send it far out wide. Got some runners, an overlapper on the far side, and now the Eagles will have a chance. They have an open shot to cross. They do, and right to Thomas. Menzel was on the far side. Cross looked good. Probably just need a little bit more height on it. Thomas crossed the midline with that kick. Seiki trying to get it over the top of the defense. It's headed back. Cluxton asking for it. Got it, but quickly stolen. Oliver will set it up. You can see the geometry in this Eagles team doing a really good job of keeping triangles and squares out there. They move off the ball very well. Keep an eye on that when they're making a run. Nice step through. Taken, looking forward. And our first penalty of the game. 13:05, first whistle blown. And it's going to be a free kick for FC Dayton. Let's see if they're inside a shot range. It's a little bit outside. It's right at about the 40-yard line. If there was a football field here, there is a kind of a ghost football field lines down there. You can just barely see them. Dayton elects to keep possession. Sends it wide to Smith. Smith working the feet, trying to get by Holler. She does, but couldn't get any mustard on it, and it'll go out of play. Sloma elects to let it go outside the goal line, and she'll have a goal kick. We're going to have two substitutions here. Checking into the game for FC Dayton. Number 10, Morgan Spittler, and number 12, Lillian Weller. Both Spittler and Weller move into the center mid position and maybe attacking mid for Weller. That one headed out of play. Columbus will have the throw in. We got the ball girls here today. Young youth team around the area. Got acknowledged before the game. It's always good to see that, getting the youth out on the field. Trying to find the seam, couldn't hit it. Holler was there, she'll send it back to Sloma. Menzel was open here on the near side. I was hoping Sloma would go after it. We'll take the short pass, send it back to Sloma. Sloma outside the goal box now. FC Dayton not putting any pressure on this back line, so they're just handling it. Ransom will go to the far side with it. Oliver sends it back again. Roush, number 12, over there on the far side, back line. Hard touch. Holler to the center. To Cox. Cox working well with Johnson. Johnson here up to the front line. Menzel. Ball got by Brown. Brown and Menzel in chase. Brown gets there first, uses her body. Still working. Menzel has it. Looking for Cox. Here still on the touchline. Smith was there. Last touch by the Eagles. Brooke Brown will take the kick. 2-0 on penalty kicks now here with 16:37 here in the first half. Weller able to pick it up. Smith to Brown. Brown looking middle. Aya Seiki out there, number 8 for the FC Dayton squad. Doing a good job on that defensive midfield position. Looks like we're going to have 3 subs now for the FC Dayton crew. Brown will head off. She's had a lot of work already there on the backside.
Substitutions.
Larimore was going to check in. And then Reiner, number 19. And then Nicole Schroeder, number 17.
And number 7, Jenna Hallback, replaces number 17, Nicole Schroeder.
So 5 subs in already for this FC Dayton team. First game of the season, first game for Dayton inside the Great Lakes Division. Feeling it right now. Last time these two teams met up was June 25th of 2023. Columbus took the victory in that game 5-4. Right now it does not look like 9 goals are going to be scored. That one touched, dove, and saved by Thomas. And the Eagles will have a chance with a corner kick to get out of this 0-0 tie. No Eagle moving down to take the kick. It looks like they're going to pull Ransom from the back line all the way. Sakura Johnson will pull back to cover Ransom. Ransom will set up. Right-footed kicker. Eagles set up inside the small goal box. That one just off the edge of her toe. And it's a good thing Johnson got back. She's the first one to meet number 19, Audrina Reiner. Johnson will get rid of it. Dayton will have another throw in. Just over 19 minutes here in the first half. Still 0-0. Moving it. Reiner has it. Eagles teammate fell. Reiner with the center. Another time where the Columbus Eagles have gotten out of the quick attack from this FC Dayton team. Slomo will try the near side. Menzel there, open. Crosses with Cox. Nice touch. Cox on the run, but fresh into the game is Larimore. She's got legs, able to catch up to it. Taps it out of play. Eagles on the attack. Thrown into Cox. Ball stolen, though. Seiki trying to get the give and go going with Reiner. Reiner, big shot there from outside from Cox. Thomas will let it go. It'll be another goal kick. Yeah, first game of the season. FC Dayton coach making it hard on me. Giving me a good first game warm-up here. Stepping in right now, I'm Tim Capel stepping in for Jackson Lightcap. He probably will be your normal announcer. He was ready and set to go, but he had other plans. I was given the call yesterday to head up to Columbus from Cincinnati. You know, you can hate me. FC Cincy, TQL Stadium, a beautiful stadium, but nothing compares to historic Cruz Stadium, what we're in right now, a beautiful stadium. Wish they could play here all year. They'll be continuing their home games, this Columbus team, at the Fortress in Albets. Man, Menzel has had some open work all day. They've been trying to get it to her. She cuts inside. Menzel to the middle. Looking far. Cox setting up inside, trying to find her. She's got it left foot, shot blocked and saved by Thomas. It's riding the line, it'll go out of play. Should be a corner kick. Unless I missed something, it looks like it's a goal kick. Might have hit off the sidebar. It looked like she dove and saved it, but we're gonna see our first substitutions of the day for your Columbus Eagles.
Substitutions into the game for Dayton, number 5, Sarah Helpenstein.
So Helpenstein will check in.
10, Sakura Johnson, and number 5, Lexi White.
Chloe Brecht, number 1, will check in, and that was Lexi White, number 5 that checked in. I was going to see if I could listen to the announcer and kind of cheat off of him, but I don't think that's working today. Giving chase, but peeling off. That was Chloe Brecht, fresh into the game. Again, getting, looks like Menzel out. Again, having a lot of work was Menzel. A lot of open room. Looks like Seiki will take a seat. She's also been a part of this offense
Number 6, Sophia Cacchetti, and number 3, Millie
a lot in this first half. So back into the game, number 3, Millie Cluxton. And number 6, Sophia Cacchetti. Nice shot from right outside the goal box. Thomas puts a hand on it. It'll go out of play. And now the Eagles will have a chance to cut into this 0-0 tie with this corner kick. Last time Ransom ran all the way back from the back line. Looks like Emily Holler will take this one. Ransom's kick on the last corner did not go exactly where they wanted. They're going to try Holler this time with the right foot. Put some air under it. Soft touch, headed, but right into the basket of Thomas. Man, that would have been a heck of a first goal of the season, and probably the first goal we were going to see, or the only goal we might have seen all night, and that was a great header, but unfortunately right into the arms of Thomas. Thomas will sling it out. Now, let's see if the counter can happen. Hits the seam, off and running, and just out of reach of Schroeder, and it'll go out of play. Hallbeck will check back in for FC Dayton here in one moment. 24.5 minutes into this one, still 0-0. Columbus Eagles FC taking on the FC Dayton in a in-division matchup here in the Great Lakes Conference. Both teams winning records coming off the 2024 season in the WPSL. Cross was broken up. And both teams will set up for a corner. Looks like Lillian Weller will track it down and take it to the far corner. Both teams play the corner differently. FC Dayton likes to stay at the top and move in, where you got your Columbus Eagles settling in the small goal box. That one high atop, headed out by Roush. And it looks like the linesman says it went out of play. It will be another corner. Weller going to take a second shot at this one. First one, good touch on it, but Roush just out jumping her attacker, able to head it out. Weller, same spot, just a little bit further. Sloma punches it out. Off and running back to midfield. Cox trying to track it down. It'll go out of play. Eagles will have a chance to attack at this one inside. Nice footwork for Cox, looking on this near side for Brecht. Brecht bringing it to the center. Has some room, far side. Wide open look. This shot on and just going to be high and wide. Shot taken by Oliver. Nice job by Oliver to move up, get into a scoring position even from a defensive spot. Check that. That was Ava Watson. Weller with it for Dayton. Weller looking long, trying to find number 10, who checked into the game with her, Morgan Spittler. Lob pass just goes a little wide and out of play. Dayton will have the throw in here, 27-17 on the clock. Still 0-0. Again, Tim Capel on the call. We got Oliver Fowler on the video, and CEO Kevin Fowler doing production today. Three-man crew, but we do it normally with a three-man crew, and doing a good job today, Kevin Fowler and Oliver Fowler. Me, just doing the best I can. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Again, we appreciate everybody for listening in to the TKDS Sports Broadcasting Network. Also on the Eagles Network, you can find us on Roku and Google TV. Nice step through, bringing it back out to the outside was Holler. Holler finding the feet of Brecht. Brecht, oh, hit the dirt. Cox trying to find her right wing. Again, FC Dayton doing a good job of stopping the attack. Reiner now on the left side. She was on the right side when she first checked into the game. Reiner's got some speed. She's able to turn it on sometimes. Out in front, nice job by Brecht to stay on sides. She'll have an open look, left foot shot. That one curved, hit off a defender. Pham was there. It'll be another corner kick. Looks like Columbus will take advantage and try to get a sub in here, looking to come in. Looks like number 2, Audrey Bayer. I had to take a second because the roster I have says she didn't check into the actual game today, so I have her crossed out. I'm glad I didn't completely cross her out, or I wouldn't have been able to figure it out. That one put up tall off the body of the Eagles. It'll be a goal kick here for Thomas and the FC Dayton crew. Cameron Dye looking to check in. Number 4, Cameron Dye will check into that back line. Getting a lot of work. A lot of substitutions here early for both teams. FC Dayton started it off early, and now Columbus is looking to do the same, get some fresh legs out here in game 1 of the season. Weller with it. Sends it back to her back line. Cacchetti. Weller's there. Weller, far side, open is her left wing. Giving work to Dye, getting around Dye. Looking center, left foot cross. And that'll go out of play. Slomo will let it hit the side of the net, and she'll get a goal kick. And another substitution here for the Dayton FC squad. Number 14, Schaffel.
And again for FC Dayton, number 14, Ainsley Softly.
We'll go with Shoffley. So Ainsley Shoffley started the game, checks back in here in the 31st minute of this first half. Play back to Sloma. She'll change direction, bring it here to the near side. Brecht hanging on the touchline, moves center. Oh, just not on the same page. Would have been a good spot for Nora Roush to hit her, but it was intercepted by that back line. Again, that back line for Dayton FC doing a good job. Sloma had a quick runner with Spittler there, but gets rid of it. Watson looking forward. And 2 quick passes, and that ball outrun everyone and out of play. Didn't make it all the way to the goal line, went out on the touchline, so a throw in here for Dayton FC. Nice job. Looking for room, cutting through, left foot shot. Just not enough mustard on it, and it goes right to Thomas. Thomas, again, has that grenade toss available in her arsenal. She can also kick it a very long way, as you'll see right there. Drops it to the ground. Kicks it about 10 yards past midfield. Last touch by the Eagles, and we'll have 2 more substitutions for this FC Dayton squad. Checking back into the game, number 9, Taylor Cook, and number 11, Lainey Smith, checking back into the game. A touch pass back, sent forward, no Dayton players in the area. Dye will send it back to Sloma. Sloma has time. She'll give it to Dye. Dye looking forward. Bear with it. First touch of this first half for Bear. Eagles really working that back line, trying to get good looks. Again, building up for a good run. They've had a couple good ones, just haven't converted. That one stayed in bounds. Brecht looking to make a move. Finds an open player right in the middle. Bear to the corner. And an offsides called. It looked like the Eagles did not establish their position back onside, so offside call, free kick for the FC Dayton club. Checking back into the game for Columbus, Nikki Cox, number 9. Again, has been doing a great job at that attacking midfielder position. See if she can get one of those nasty left foots on it and maybe get Columbus Eagles back on top. Well, not back on top, but on top for the first time. Dayton will take the throw in. FC Dayton has a game also next Friday night. They'll take on Greater Toledo FC, and that'll be at home for them. They are going to be playing at Centerville High School, and I know what you're thinking of high school. If you're not familiar with the Dayton area, Centerville, one of the biggest high schools you're going to see around. It is a beautiful field. It's a football and soccer field at Centerville, home of the Elks. All in division games so far, week 1, week 2. Every game matters, but even these division games, they matter just a little bit more. Head ref marked off 10 yards.
Into the game for FC Dayton, number 2, Haley Jang, and number 4.
Looks like Jang and Saki will check into the game. Both starters in this game. Saki will run and take the free kick. It is well within goal scoring range. Let's see if she goes after it or puts it up so her teammates can get this one in. Settling. Little chip shot. That one tried to get to the head, but saved again by this Columbus Eagles squad. FC Dayton has had some looks from the corner, and they've had multiple free kicks in the zone, but just can't convert on it. Little pushing going on now. Helpenstein on that far side for Dayton, doing a good job on defense. Schauffele at center back for Dayton. We're going to see a couple more substitutions here at the 37-minute mark. Megan Haller will check back into the game for the Eagles.
Into the game for the Eagles.
Schauffele. Looking long, but stepping through. Great steal, and the shot. Thomas, diving save. Brecht is there to pick it up. Little soft touch to the right, chip in, header in from Brecht. Inside, looks like Cox.
For the Eagles.
What a goal to start this season off. And that is exactly what the Columbus Eagles needed. In the 38th minute, again, what a cross. It all started from the hard shot from Nikki Cox. Staying in there, Brecht, a little chip shot, and Cox is able to finish it off. Wow. It took a while. There was multiple chances by both teams, but right now, Columbus taking advantage in the 38th minute. Well, let's see if these Eagles can tack another one on right now. They got the advantage. Back to Sloma. Looked far side, didn't like it. Watson will take it, has some room.
Your Eagles goal, scored by number 9, Nikki Cox.
So it is confirmed, number 9, Nikki Cox with the goal. I was pretty sure I was right, and it looks like Brecht and Cox are working good together right now. Brecht, a left foot cross, just a little far behind. Looks like Lexi White over there on the far side. Dye came up from the back line, put on the pressure. Dye able to get the steal. She'll send it back. Watson looking for it here on the near side. About 30 yards of open space. Brecht over here on the touch line. Watson will step on it, pull it back. Roush back out to Dye. Roush had that saving header from the corner kick. And if she didn't get that, I think it would be a 1-1 game right now. Nice touch. We'll see if Cox stayed on. They say she did. Nikki Cox looking inside, finding the feet. Bear to the corner. Nice step through by Lexi White. That shot is in the back of the net. Is that back-to-back goals from Nikki Cox? I think it is. Again, Cox, right place, right time. This time from the cross from the right side. From number 5, Lexi White.
Your Eagles goal, scored in the 42nd minute by number 5, Lexi White.
So not even, they gave the goal to Lexi White, at least over the announcements they did. I was pretty sure Nikki Cox was in there to touch it, but if they give the goal to Lexi White, I will give the goal to Lexi White. So 2 goals. Again, the advantage right now for this Columbus Eagles squad. Last touch by Dayton. Again, we are in the 43rd minute right now. 45 minutes will end the half. We'll play a full 90 plus some extra time as well. Brecht has some room to turn it. Left foot to the center. Nikki Cox will tap it back. Sakura Johnson will play it wide. Nice loft pass forward for Bear. Bear settling. And couldn't find anybody. Will send it out. Now Dayton throw in. 2-0 game, 2-0 game if we were across the pond. Good throw into Saki, but couldn't control it. That one will be sent up into the stands. And beautiful day for soccer. Started out about a 70-degree day. It's probably just down to right around 60, high 60s. A little bit of wind. Not too sunny. Sun right behind some clouds. Again, for a good first game of the season for these crews. Dye will throw it in. Roush over to Sloma. Sloma getting a lot of work with her feet today. Hasn't had to save much with her hands, or really at all. Nice looking pass ahead, but too far out in front of Megan Haller. Brown throwing it in for FC Dayton. And now with just under a minute left in this first half, Eagles might be able to scratch another one off on the board. Watson throwing in, headed forward. Nice job. Brecht sending it back. I think this is how we'll probably end your first half. Sloma taking her time. Over to the near side to Watson. Watson back to Sloma. It's not an exact time, but there's 13 seconds left till 45 minutes. Watson will throw in. Nice touch. Back to Watson. Watson.
The fourth official on the sideline has indicated a minimum of 3 minutes.
So we'll get 3 minutes of stoppage time here in the first half. FC Dayton pulling everybody up, trying to cut into this lead right now. A 2-0 lead for the Columbus Eagles in this match. Again, first match of the year for both squads coming into the game. Everything reset, 0-0-0 across the board. Brown again, quick to throw it in. Cook will hit the ground, calling for a foul, trying to get one, trying to get something going here for her FC Dayton squad. Hallbeck had a chance at it, but stolen. Again, the Eagles swarmed. Ball sent out of play. Eagles will get a chance to attack on this one. See if they take advantage of this 2 minutes that are left. Off the chest of Brecht, out of play. Again, Dayton quick to throw it in. Hallbeck trying to get around Watson. Great defense right there. The middle defender coming over from Roush. Hallbeck with the left foot cross, headed out, Dye. Good job to get a body part on that one. Lexi White sends it forward. The recipient right now of the second goal of the game. That one played right out in front of Nikki Cox. Couldn't catch up to it. Pham sending it back to Thomas. 46-45 on the clock. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Would say 48 if my high school math is correct. That one played forward, staying on sides. Roush not giving her that right foot. The left foot cross. Nobody on the backside. Hallbeck will track it down. Left foot in, right off the belly of Roush. Coach Daniels calling for a lineup change, trying to make sure this defense holds intact right now with that 2-0 lead. Do not want to give anything up before this final whistle. 47:50 on the clock, so 10 seconds. Still not exact time, but on the clock. Dayton trying to get one final shot in there. This will be it with the left foot cross. Sloma will pick it up and fall to the ground, and then the whistle will blow, and that's the end of your first half. Columbus 2, Dayton 0. Again, first game of the season for both teams here at historic Cruz Stadium. Again, thanks for staying in there. We'll be back for the first half stats and the second half action after this.
Come on, let's go. Get off here. Touchdown! Woo. Mountain Dew. Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off here. Show off. Mountain Dew.
Hey, grab me one too.
Hey, man. You like Dr. Pepper?
And its unique blend of 23 flavors.
It's a pepper thing.
Good day, sir.
Oh, wait. You like Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a pepper thing.
Come on, let's go. Get off here. Touchdown!
Mountain Dew.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your... Show off.
Mountain Dew.
Hey, grab me one too.
Hey, man. You like Dr. Pepper?
And its unique blend of 23 flavors.
It's everything.
Good day, sir.
Oh, wait. You like Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a pepper thing.
Come on, let's go. Get off your... Touchdown!
Mountain Dew.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your... Show off.
Mountain Dew.
Hey, grab me one too.
Hey, man. You like Dr. Pepper?
And its unique blend of 23 flavors.
It's everything.
Good day, sir.
Oh, wait. You You like Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a pepper thing.
Come on, let's go. Get off here. Touchdown!
Mountain Dew.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your... Show off.
Mountain Dew.
Hey, grab me one too.
Hey, man. You like Dr. Pepper?
And its unique blend of 23 flavors.
It's a pepper thing.
Good day, sir.
Oh, wait. You like Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we're back. 45 minutes on the clock. Still didn't get an official result on that second goal score, but we'll go through it. In the 38th minute, Brecht to Cox for the first goal of the game, and then just a couple minutes right behind that, in the 42nd minute, Lexi White, the official goal scorer for the second goal of the game. Again, both teams slow start here in the first game of the season. Again, everybody reset this year, playing at historic Crew Stadium. I'll tell you what, this is a way to start it off. We did get a little bit of the second clubs for the FC Cincy 2 squad and the Columbus Crew 2 squad in the first game of the day. Again, Columbus Crew 2 came away with a 1-0 victory in a hard-fought match. Right now, their counterparts in this women's professional soccer team in the Columbus Eagles up 2-0. Sloma, again, the quarterback of the team, doing a great job in the goalie position. Center ref's going to say that one went out of play. Sun has peaked out here in Columbus, Ohio. Saw a sighting of Natalie Ryan, backup goalkeeper for this FC Dayton squad, getting a lot of work at halftime. Right now, Thomas back out there for the second half. I don't think she's got a long leash right now if anything else goes in. Johnson trying to step through it, couldn't get to it. Watson over here on the near side. Looks like they switched Watson's side. She was on the left outside back, now on the right outside. She'll take the throw in. Valou back into the game, had some good minutes as a starter, but came out early. Nice cut through the lane. That was Hallback trying to make something happen. Finally got stopped on that back line. Whistle blown, hand up by the ref. And he's going to hold it right there. And your Columbus Eagles will have a free kick deep in their territory. And Sloma pitching a shutout right now. Top 5 goalkeeper in the region last year. Showing right now why she still holds on to that accolade. Out to Watson. Valou couldn't get to it. Cuccetti will send it back to number 15 in that middle back position. Kaylee Pham had it. Flag up. Whistle blown, off sides. Again, just got to get back. Nikki Cox couldn't get back and get herself set on side, so the ball be placed right around the 20-yard line of the lightly faded football field. Thomas will take the kick again. Strong leg. 3/4 away into Columbus territory. Ava Watson sending it back. Roush, far side. Dangerous pass. Hallback trying to get to it. Tipped up. Cluxton was there, but just couldn't jump high. A couple inches shorter than most of these Eagles players. FC Dayton, a chance at it here. Left foot shot. Wide right, a Sloma. Shot taken by Laney Smith. Laney with that left foot shot, hooked wide right. Sloma will now take the goal kick. Over to Roush here on this near side. Talked about her header early in the first half on a corner. Saved a goal there most indefinitely. Watson trying to find Holler, was tipped off. Watson will get the throw in. That time up forward, Nikki Cox was there, but couldn't get a foot on it. Seiki trying to send it up to Reiner. Reiner came in as a substitute in the first half, and she stayed in there. It looks like they're going to stick with Reiner for a little bit longer. Has a couple good runs. Nice move there by Ransom. Ransom out wide. Bringing it to the center, finding the feet. Cox. Cox had a couple good shots earlier on. She's trying to get an opening. To Holler in the corner. Holler able to track it down. Soft touch in. Mensel's there. Mensel with the right foot. That's going to go wide left. Riley Mensel started out at the left wing position in the first half. A lot of adjusting here for the Columbus Eagles. She swapped places with Angela Boyce. They'll go back to their original positions. Boyce will step up, give pressure. Seiki from Dayton, not able to control it. Again, Cox talking about her at halftime, just how many goals she had in their indoor league that they played over the winter, where they went 5-2-3. Cox pass out in front of Hollard, just a little bit too far, and it'll go over the goal line. It'll be a goal kick here for FC Dayton. Thomas will set it up. Kaylee Pham to her left. And then here on the touchline, Schauffele. Schauffele with room. Schauffele trying to play it up to midfield. Has an opening. Kuchetti and Hallback. Again, with the speed down the line. Able to pull it back. Man, she's got some speed and some quick twitch moves. Hallback back in there, trying to get something happening for her Dayton FC team. Nikki Cox was able to track that one out. Down, plays it wide. Watson over here on the near side. They're trying to find her, but is headed forward. And whistle blown. Foul's going to be on Boyce. Free kick taken here by Schauffele. Schauffele going to play it back. Plenty of room, plenty of time. Larry Moore will take the shot. An easy fly ball caught there by Sloma. Just heading into the 54th minute of the ball game. Been doing too many baseball games lately. Again, baseball season, wonderful time, but right now in the thick of things, women's sports is heating up. Basketball, women's professional basketball, and women's professional soccer right now, and you're seeing it here from Columbus Crew Stadium. Again, the one and only game for this Columbus Eagles is going to be played here. The rest of the season at home, they're going to be played at the Fortress, which is a lovely field. You guys will enjoy it if you make it down there. Or you can continue to watch us, again, on the TKDS Sports Broadcasting Network. Also can be found on Eagles TV, all on the Roku app. Watson playing it back. Roush. Almost got trapped in the corner. Lets this one fly wide. Schauffele will pick it up. Watson with the wind in her face. To Boyce. Cox trying to work to get around Schauffele. Can't do it. Out of play. Line judge will say it's Dayton's ball. And a bad touch there. Kuchetti couldn't get a control of it. Valou trying to track the ball down for the Eagles. Sent back to Thomas. Thomas surveying the area. Schauffele working it to the center. Seiki looking wide. Uh-oh. And it's a track meet. Ransom able to run it down and just get rid of this one. Hallback had her man beat. And a good job by Ransom to come over and give help. Two 2-0 game here at historic Columbus Crew's Stadium. We're here in the 56th minute of the second half. Oh, headed right to the foot, and there is nothing you can do. Laney Smith right there to clean up the mess, and the first goal of the game and the first goal of the season goes to Laney Smith here in the 56th minute. Kind of a series of unfortunate events. The header down and right to the feet of Laney Smith, and it was basically a wide open net where Sloma just had to pick a side and go for it. Unfortunately, she chose wrong. 2-1 game now. Columbus still on top. Nikki Cox using her speed, playing it out wide. Valou centers, backside, no one there. This one crossed head off the side post and in. And I'll tell you what, again, that could be Nikki Cox's hat trick if they end up giving her that second goal. Right now it says it's White's, but it doesn't matter. Cox is basically like Mr. Clean in there, just cleaning everything up. So 30 seconds go off the clock in between. And Nikki Cox gets her second goal. Again, she is something to watch. Had a great indoor season and has extended it now into this outdoor. Teams are getting the urgency now. Hallback brings it to the center. Crossing far to Smith. Smith had the last goal. Watson right on her hip. Smith will play it back. Back to Smith. Left foot shot by Seiki. That one's going to go wide. Sloma will pick up a new ball and settle it in. Quick pass up on the far side. Room and still running. Played back to Thomas. Thomas will chip this one out of play. I don't know if you can hear the fans. They are starting some chants from all the way across the field, and I can hear them perfectly.
Checking into the game for FC Dayton, number 9, Taylor Coates. Number 17, Nicole Schroeder.
Seiki will take a seat. Had a couple substitutions there. Looked like Schroeder checked in. And Taylor Cook. Again, in the first half, FC Dayton used their substitutions wisely. Obviously, though, Columbus got out to a 2-0 lead in the first half. Now still with that 2-goal lead, sorry. 3-1, though. Oliver able to head it forward, play back. Johnson to Boyce. Boyce just behind Watson, and it'll be a throw-in for FC Dayton. Schroeder got it in quick to Spittler, and whistle blown. Looks like FC Dayton's going to get a free kick, and it's going to take Sakura Johnson. It's going to give her a yellow card really quick. Whatever she did, referee didn't like it and didn't want to see any more of it. Nikki Cox will stand in front,
Eagles number 10, Sakura Johnson.
while Haley Jang will take the kick here. It's within range of a shot, but lately they've been chipping it up, and that's what they do here. Backside. Spittler was open, but it bounced right over her head. A couple substitutions now for both teams. Lillian Weller, number 12, checking in for FC Dayton, had a really good first half coming off the bench. Sarah Helpenstein as well checking into the game. And checking back in, Brooke Brown on that back line. Barrel check in for the Columbus team.
Checking into the game for the Eagles, number 2, Audrey Bear, and for Dayton, number 4, Brooke Brown, number 12, Lillian Weller, and number 5.
Bear had some good touches in that first half off the bench. See if she can get back into the rhythm of it right now. Played up to Johnson. Johnson, the recipient of that last yellow card. Nice touch out to Watson. Watson trying to play it forward for Valou. Valou not able to get to it. And Pham will kick this one wide and live to see another day. Watson's thrown in at least 20 balls today. That one right off of Valou and out of play. .62 minutes into this game. We're in the second half. Again, a tight ball game in the first 38 minutes. 0-0 all the way up to that point. And then goals back-to-back by Cox and White. And then here in the second half, FC Dayton was able to scratch one off the board in the 56th minute by Lainey Smith, number 11. And just like that, Cox, 30 seconds later, was able to head one in and get that lead back to 2. Cox had it right outside the goal box on that 18-yard mark. Couldn't get a shot off. Zhang. Back to Pham. Pham to the middle of the field. Johnson was there but couldn't get a hold of it. Cuccetti with it, running with it. Johnson tracking her down. Cuccetti will play it over. Brown settling it in, bringing it across midfield. Menzel giving pressure. Will go out of play. It'll be an Eagles throw-in. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast today. Again, we're on the TKDS Sports Broadcasting Network. Just as always, you can get us on Roku, Android, and all your Roku TVs. You can also see this game on YouTube, Eagle TV, and the National Soccer Network. This, as of a couple days ago, is officially the National Soccer Network Game of the Week. So I'm proud to be here, again, at historic Crew Stadium to bring you guys this entire game. If you would have told me 6 years ago this is where I was going to be, I would have just said there is no flipping way. So again, I'm proud of all the people that have given me opportunities, especially Kevin Fowler, again, the CEO, TKDS, producing the game. He's brought me almost anywhere and everywhere. I started emailing him about 4 years ago. He finally got back to me 2 years ago. And we settled in, and I think we've had a good run here on the TKDS Sports Broadcasting Network. Appreciate everybody who pays to watch and listen to us. Again, I'm going to be on the call today. I may get a couple more of these games, but Jackson Lightcap, one of our top play-by-play guys, will be back. Cox with it inside the box. Oh, just not on the same page with Valou. Played it behind her. She wanted it in front. Crisis averted for FC Dayton. Late whistle. Fans are not happy with that one. It looked like Taylor Cook, just bodied up and ran into what looked like Ransom, and Ransom took the brunt of it, and then they blew the whistle, and it looks like FC Dayton is going to get a free kick here into the 66th minute of the game. So basically just over 3/4 or 2/3 the way through this one. Again, Columbus Eagles holding on to a 2-goal lead right now, 3-1. Brown will take the free kick, play it back to Pham. Pham has an open field. Again, the sun peeking out. Probably going to make it pretty hard for anybody on the far side to see a ball coming that way. Johnson plays it back. Cox over to Boyce. Boyce trying to get it out in front of Valou. Couldn't get it out, and it'll be knocked out of play, and we're going to have a couple more substitutions. Looks like Hallback, Jenna Hallback will check into the game. Again, a speedster. So Saki will also check in. So getting some speed and goal scoring ability back out on the pitch for this FC Dayton squad. Lexi White checking into the game for the Eagles. Helpenstein throws it in. Ball's gonna be played back. Watson will chip it forward. Valou was there. Pham got a header on it. But stepping through was White. And an offsides called all the way back at midfield. Interesting call, took a little bit. But either way, offsides, and now the FC Dayton squad will have a chance to put this one into the box. Let's see what Pham does with it. She was looking at Brown on the far side. She'll change it up. Cuccetti to Brown. Brown stepping through. Most of these players out of high school, in college years. There are some that play after college, but most of these girls probably 18 to 23 years of age. Nice job there by the Eagles defense inside the box, getting control. Watson plays it forward. Valou there. Nice touch. Plays out wide to Menzel. Menzel has some players on attack, hits the seam, and Thomas will slide in and save that one. Menzel, great job there with the lead pass, trying to find the feet of Audrey Oliver on the attack. Lexi White couldn't get to it, played through her feet by Cuccetti. Cuccetti now has 10 yards of open space. We'll try to take a shot here off the head of Roush. And another, I guess if you want to say it, Roush had a saving header in the first half. That one inadvertent off her head, but out of play. It'll be a throw-in for FC Dayton. And speak of that, some more substitutions. Number 3 checking into the game. It's going to be Millie Cluxton, and 13, Brooklyn Larrymore. Cluxton will head to the front line, settling in right in front of Oliver. Larrymore will check in near midfield. Menzel just needs to be a little bit stronger on the pass. Hallback able to track it down. Jang back out to Hallback. Hallback centers it. Schroeder was in the area, but Sloma able to scoop it up. I honestly don't understand the stoppage here. Ref will take the ball, and it looks like we got an injured player. So checking in.
Entering the game for Dayton, number 19, Adriana Reiner.
So 19 checking into the game. Reiner will check in. Injured FC player getting checked out by the health staff here at Cruz Stadium. Taylor Cook looked like she came down with an ankle injury. She was helped to the sideline, and the last little bit hobbled out. Maybe not too bad. She'll get spatted up and get back into this game. But right now, Reiner in for number 19. Had a lot of good minutes there in the first half. Play to the touchline to Watson. Watson back. Roush to Sloma. Sloma has Reiner on her heels. To Ransom. Ransom to Menzel. Menzel playing out. Eagles building on one right now. Trying to get numbers. And one missed pass and almost ruins it. And it played through and stolen that time. Saki. Nikki Cox trying to run this one down. Thomas didn't like it, so sends it about 16 rows into the stands. Thought for a second Miss Watson wasn't going to get to throw one in, but Lexi White just picked it up to give it to her. About 27 minutes remaining in regulation, but we're still going to have some stoppage time as well. Brecht will check in. She'll run to her far side position. Oliver to Valou. And Cluxton was there. She'll give it to Hallback. Hallback to Seki. Seki had Laney Smith on the near side, decides to try to go to Hallback, but stepping through again is this Eagles defense. Cluxton. Weller's touch pass to Reimer. Didn't go anywhere, and again, Eagles defense doing a good job. Other than one little mistake, a missed header in the box, turned into a Laney Smith goal there in the 56th minute of the game. They'll hit Ransom, and she'll send it upfield, but that goes to the feet of Brown. Cluxton just sandwiched. She'll hit the floor. Eagles will take over. Cluxton not giving up, though. To Menzel. To the corner, and it looks like Thomas will send this one up. Again, she's had some couple good boots on the ball, and it'll go out of play. Haley Jang for FC Dayton doing a good job of holding back that far side. Brooke Brown as well. Couple young players. Millie Cluxton, nice touch pass to Hallback. Hallback has room and the speed. She'll send it off to Weller. Weller has Seki in the middle. Seki sends it out wide. Helpenstein, number 5 here on the near side, moving up, moving that back line up. Lexi White trying to help her team out even more, getting that second goal of the game. Strong lower body, able to get position on the ball against most of these undersized defenders. Ball headed out, now to play. Ava Watson will get another chance to throw this one in. She's going to need some icy hot on those shoulders tonight. Watson into White. White battling, and it looks like it'll go out of play, and it'll go back to the FC Dayton club. Everything's been kind of quiet here, and that's how it was in the first half for the first 38 minutes. Ball was just passed around a little bit, no urgency, and then all of a sudden, goal scoring happened by Cox and White, and they get into the first half with a 2-0 lead. 2 goals already been scored here in the second half, though. The first one by Lainey Smith in the 56th minute, and the second one a header to get by Thomas in the 57th minute. So basically been quiet for about 20 minutes now. Brooke Brown sends it up. Brecht with an opening. Brecht with the left foot cross, headed out. Saved that time by number 13, Brooke Larimore. Hallback will send this one forward for Reimer. Touch back, Weller bringing it up. Weller with a look to Reimer. Coming over and just getting there in time is Nora Roush. This time with a big save with her foot. Talked about her headers today. She's had a couple good saves off of head balls. Hallback will throw this one in. 78th minute of the game. Cameron Dye will go to the substitution box for the Eagles, and it looks like there's 3 Dayton players staying right to her left, getting ready to come in. Looks like Spittler will be coming back in. Kaylee Pham needs to be coming back in. She's been playing a really good defense. And then also number 14, Chaffley. Out to Brecht again. Brecht getting around Brown. Right foot shot. Thomas diving save. Cox is there. Tries to chip it. Didn't have the angle, and it'll hit the side of the net. And it'll go for a goal kick. So Chaffley, Spittler, and Pham will check in for this FC Dayton club.
In the game for Dayton, number 15.
And also Cameron Dye, number 4.
Spittler. And into the game for the Eagles, number 4, Cameron Dye.
So 2 backline players will re-enter the game. Played up front to Spittler. She loses it quickly. Lexi White working for position in the middle to Cox. Cox will play it back to Bear. Bear looking far side this time. Roush trying to bring it up, and wide open they find Brecht. Brecht, one-on-one, trying to win this matchup. She does with the left foot cross. Cox was there. She'll get another shot at it, and it'll be saved. Chaffley in there again. Just re-entered into the game and makes a goal-saving kick from inside the lower box. Good timing from the FC Dayton coach. That shot way high. We're having a couple more substitutions. Johnson will re-enter for the Eagles. Then Lainey Smith will go to the striker position again, the lone goal for this FC Dayton club. And then Sophia Cacchetti will step back on the field. Up to Weller. Weller finding room, plays it wide. Hallbeck, right foot shot. This one just wide. '81st minute here at historic Cruz Stadium, 3-1. Your Columbus Eagles on top. They've led most of the game. Tied 0-0 all the way up to the 38th minute. Watson plays it forward to Dye. Dye back to Watson. 2-goal lead. Don't need to move it too quickly. Just keep possession. Possession is the name of the game. Possession with passing. Up to Brecht. Brecht. All the way over to Lexi White. Overlap by Dye. White will bring it to the center. Dye is there. Nice, good triangle passing from Johnson. She'll play it back to Watson. Watson sending it forward off the head of Seiki. Again, Nikki Cox is there. 1-on-1, 1v1. Dye will take a seat. No whistle blown. Be a goal kick for Dayton. Again, appreciate all the viewers that are out here watching the broadcast today, either it be on the TKDS Sports Broadcasting Network or the National Soccer Network as well. Again, we appreciate every viewer you have. I am Tim Capel. Hope to be sitting down with you guys again this Friday, where your Columbus Eagles will take on an in-division rival in Corktown WFC. If you're going to plan on going to the game, don't come to historic Columbus Crew Stadium. You would go into the Fortress in Obetz. They'll have another game this Sunday as well. Hopefully we'll have the coverage on that one. Right now, just finishing this one up. Dayton still has a chance, but right now, Eagles looking to make it a 3-goal lead. Dye's cross, chipped out. Cox had a shot at one from the 18. Roush able to track it down. Dye sending it to Watson. Watson back to her original position over there on the back left. Sloma. Seiki putting on the pressure here to this back line, trying to make sure she's trying to get anything going. And right there, Watson playing around with it. Seiki stepping through her. Watson this time just gets rid of it. That pass intercepted. Played through. Roush there again. Roush will get rid of this one wide.
Checking in for the Eagles.
Boyce will check in
Angela Boyce.
for the Eagles. Eagles mascot having a good time over there on the far stands in the sun as the sun's still up here in the end of the 85th minute. Sloma sent it out to the touchline. Cameron Dye there just couldn't control it. It'll go out of play. FC Dayton will get a chance at this one now. Chauflet throws it in. Tapped out. Laney Smith with the left footer. Seiki was there. And it'll go out of play. Both refs decide it's going to be a corner kick here in the 86th minute. If FC Dayton's going to get back into this one, they're going to need something to happen right now. Setting up in the goal box. All the defenders, outside defenders in the box as well. Played a little high to the top of the box. That one by Smith was kicked and it's tapped out. Another good save by this Columbus Eagles defense. White stomps on it, played forward to Johnson. Johnson crossing over. Nice touch to the center. Played back to Cox. Cox tries to rip one. That one was blocked by Zhang. Seiki will chip it out as well. Holler sends it back in. Brecht. Good left foot cross. Another save there by Seiki. Seiki staying in front. Cuccetti backs it out. Holler. To the center to Johnson. Johnson had Smith on her hip. She'll get it back to Holler. Holler plays it forward. Hallbeck for Dayton just running circles around. That one went off of Nikki Cox's arm, and that'll be a handball and a free kick for the FC Dayton club. Millie Cluxton set the check in on the next stoppage, and it looks like it's going to happen right now.
3, Millie Cluxton.
Lillian Weller will take a seat. Chaffley with it now. She's got open room, but White able to run her down. Roush will chip this one forward. Zhang playing it wide to Hallbeck. Nice give and go. Hallbeck able to get out to the ball and get out in front. Holler staying on her, stuck to her. Holler wins this one. It was jab step back to Zhang. Zhang able to get control. Laney Smith trying to get position on it. And now Nikki Cox will come up with it. Waiting for Die. Die. And Chaffley wins this one. Seiki to Smith. Smith looking forward. Touch pass up. Dayton looking to get something here. Step in. Johnson hits the floor. Spittler trying to get something off. Passes back. Cuccetti. Oh, man. She had that leg locked and loaded to rip one. This one, left foot cross in. Spittler was there, but just out of her reach and out of play. 88-46 here officially at historic Columbus Crew Stadium. 3-1 match. Columbus on top by 2. Roush will play it back to Sloma. Sloma over to Watson. Watson makes that one just a little uncontrollable to Die, and it'll go out of play. Laney Smith will throw it in. Nice step in front there by Watson. Cox. Up to White. White looking for the cross with the right. And she does. She gets it out of the reach of Thomas and headed out and saved by Pham. And that'll be a corner kick here right at the end of 90 minutes. We'll see here in a second how much stoppage time we get, and it looks like we're going to have it.
4 minutes.
4 minutes of stoppage time. FC Dayton needs to get something going here soon to tie this one up. But right now, Cameron Dye set to put this one in the box and see if her team can get a little bit more on top. That one headed out. Spittler tracking it down, just getting mauled by Watson. And right now, Watson is doing what you should do. Take the penalty, run some clock. Boyce had a nice header on it. Up to Nikki Cox. She'll play it back to Johnson. Johnson to Cox. Dye asking for it, and she'll receive it. Again, right now, Columbus Eagles playing just a little bit of keep away from this FC Dayton team. FC Dayton coming all the way over on I-70. About an hour away. Maybe trying to start up some sort of rivalry between these two teams. But right now, it looks like Columbus Eagles are winning that. Johnson played forward to White. White, recipient of the second goal of the game, looking to make it one more if she can. Nice touch up to Cox. Line judge says stayed on to Brecht. Brecht with the tip, but it is played in. Brecht couldn't finish it, but Angela Boyce, in stoppage time, is able to make this a 3-goal game, and it is out of reach, and FC Dayton is out of time. Angela Boyce puts the nail in the coffin. All started here again by number 5, Lexi White. Started that at midfield, made the run, put it up to Cox. Cox with the cross, and I thought Brecht was going to finish that one. She got it with her right foot, her off foot, and Thomas did everything she could to stop that, but right there you had Angela Boyce lying in wait and put it in for the 4th goal of the game for the Columbus Eagles. Here in week 1, again, not many teams have a chance to play in an MLS stadium. Again, the house that Brian McBride built. I used to play video games with him. Loved playing with Columbus Crew back in the day. I'd take on national teams and just basically run Brian McBride all over them. Slomo will take this one to the ground, try to tear into that clock, and she does, and the 3 whistles are blown, and this first game of the 2025 season is over. Your Columbus Eagles take down the FC Dayton team. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the final game stats. And we'll get you set and ready to get your tickets for the next game.
Be sure to join us for our next home match at Fortress Obetz. On May 23rd, your Columbus Eagles will take on the Georgetown Football Club. Thank you for attending tonight's game, and please drive home safely.
Oliver, you can start taking down your camera. You can start taking down your camera.
What a finish to this opener here at historic Columbus Crew Stadium. Again, it was an honor to call this game, and it was an honor to have you guys listening. And what a game it was. A 4-1 win for your Columbus Eagles over the FC Dayton squad. Let's go over how we got there. Well, for the first 38 minutes, back and forth, 0-0 game. Both goalies doing a great job, but nobody was really taking shots until Breck came in and a cross over to Cox, and that's how the first goal happened. Again, Nikki Cox, one of the most prolific goal scorers on this Columbus Eagles team. Second goal, I did think, was actually off of Nikki Cox, but apparently it went off one of the defenders. It was sent hard into the box by Lexi White. Lexi White will be the recipient of that second goal in the 42nd minute, and that's how we finished your first half, 2-0. In the second half, goals started coming off quickly. In the 56th minute, that was the lone goal by FC Dayton by Lainey Smith. It was a heck of a shot by Lainey Smith, but it was off an errant head ball, I'd say, in the box, and she was there to clean it up. So good job by Lainey Smith and just getting her foot on the ball and putting it in the back of the net. Sloma had no chance at getting that one. But not more than 30 seconds later, Nikki Cox is able to get her second official goal of the game and of the season. And that's held a 3-1 lead all the way up until the extra time when Angela Boyce was able to get herself her first goal of the season and really lock this game down. So 4-1 here at historic Columbus Crew Stadium. Again, TKDS Sports Broadcasting Network. We appreciate everybody for listening. FC Dayton will fall to 0-1 and will play Greater Toledo FC at home this Friday, May 23rd. That'll be at Centerville High School, home of the Elks. But for your Columbus Eagles FC team, they will go to 1-0 and really start this season on a good note. They're going to take on Corktown WFC this Friday night. It's going to be a home match. It won't be here at historic Columbus Crew Stadium. It's going to be at the Fortress over there in Obetz. Again, 1-0 start here for the Eagles. Again, soaring this season. Again, they had a really good arena league, finished strong, and obviously it shows. Played through the winter, and they came out on fire here in the first game. Again, a special thanks to our producer, Kevin Fowler, cameraman, Oliver Fowler, and, well, I appreciate all the fans that listen to us at home and on your mobile devices. Again, I'm Tim Capel. Thanks again for tuning in to this Columbus Eagles 2025 season. We'll be here all season long. I hope you guys do too.